Hello everyone and welcome to our first look at Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This is a unique mashup between Ubisoft and Nintendo, where Ubisoft put Rabbids all up into Mario's business. It's kind of like an XCOM game, but it's a little bit different than that. We're going to take a look at it, so sit tight, here we go. Alright, welcome to the first look here at Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and I am currently in the second world here. This is like a desert zone where ice has kind of formed over, so I guess I should start with a little bit of the story here. Basically what happened is a Rabbid got a hold of like an AR headset in like modern times, and what it does is it kind of mixes two things together. So the Rabbids of course got a hold of it, and they ended up mixing Mario, the Mushroom Kingdom, with the Rabbids world, and this is what we get. We get zones that are kind of like this, where they're kind of mixed together. The first zone was kind of like a jungle, and there were a whole lot of like oversized real world things in it, like tennis rackets and giant toilets gushing with water. But this one's ice and desert mixing together. So this is the overworld. This isn't the combat portion of it, obviously, and there are these little puzzles that you can solve in the overworld. So like unlocked an ability to push blocks. You don't start with that right away. So I can push this block, I can move it over here, we can put it on this thing. Whoop, that's actually not going to work. I need to stop it. Alright, I see what I need to do. And yeah, there are these little puzzles out here, and it's kind of like encourages you to how can I do this? Maybe I can't. It encourages you to come back to these levels after you've unlocked certain abilities to get more treasure chests, like what I just opened up over there, which gave me a unlocked this piece of the soundtrack, which is pretty great, by the way. It's a Grant Kirkhope joint. It's kind of like this mix-up between classic Nintendo and like a modern take on it and stuff like that. So I'm really enjoying the soundtrack and the visuals here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. I need to get that ice block onto this. That'll open that over there, and I might get rid of this block in front of this tunnel here as well. Well, I could push it onto Toad's head, but I don't think that's a good idea. Actually, maybe... wait, is this... Oh, this is actually Rabbid Mario inside of this ice block. Alright, so let's jump into the Battle HQ here so I can talk about a little bit of what's going on here. So you have a team. Right now I've got Mario, I've got Rabbid Luigi, and Luigi. You can see they all have stats here. They got health, they've got how many cells they can move each turn, how much damage they can do with dash, etc, etc, etc. So this is where the XCOM comes in, where you have this cast of characters that you're leveling up, and you're choosing which ones you want to take with you into battle, and each one has unique attributes, and each one also has different weapons. So I will go back here, and we'll go to the weapons selection. We'll come back to the character screen in a minute. So each character, Mario has these kind of like the Mega Blaster from Mega Man kind of gun here, and each one, you know, each one has its own thing. There's actually a ton of weapons here. They're a little bit generic. Like once you start looking into them, you're like, okay, so there's the type that does honey damage, and you'll just keep getting like one that's a little bit better than the one you had previously, but it also do honey damage. Which honey damage, if you hit somebody with it and it triggers, they can't move for the next turn, which is pretty useful. They each have secondary weapons as well, so Mario can carry around a hammer, which is a really powerful melee attack. In fact, I'm probably going to buy a new hammer here because I have quite a lot of money up there in the corner, 1791. So what's the best hammer I can unlock? So this will do between 95 and 105 damage. It might do honey damage, 30% honey chance. It's for close range, and it's got a 1 cooldown. Doesn't do any damage to cover, and has a 2 cell area of effect damage. So that's pretty good. These other ones, they look like they do bounce damage, which I'm not too keen on. I'm just gonna buy this one, and we'll equip it. So now, when I go into combat, Mario will have this hammer, and we'll get to use that hopefully. Rabbid Luigi has rocket launchers. This isn't like a really powerful one-hit attack. This is more of an area of effect damage. Can be useful if enemies are grouped together or something like that. I'm not sure. I should probably upgrade this too. Burn damage or push damage. I kind of like burn damage, so I'm gonna keep that. And then we got regular Luigi, who is actually a sniper. So if we look at his primary weapons, they're sniper rifles, and his secondary are these little tanks that are actually mines. So you kind of put these, you put them out on the battlefield, and they drive a certain distance every turn, and then they kind of turn to a proximity mine. So if an enemy walks close to it, it'll blow up and it'll hurt them. But you can also target a specific enemy, so it'll kind of every turn make its way toward that goal. But if it runs into an enemy between Luigi and the goal, it'll blow up first. Hopefully we'll get to take a look at that too. So let's go back to... oh, yep, I can't buy that yet. I don't have enough. Let's go to the skill tree. And these are pretty elaborate, but they're also pretty simplified compared to something like XCOM. A lot of them are kind of similar. You can see up in the top right-hand corner, I have 50 orbs for Mario. That means I have 50 points that I can spend in these skill trees to upgrade his abilities. So I'll probably do that. So there's this dash maneuver that you can do every turn. Every character gets this ability, but Mario has the ability to increase the damage on it, which could be pretty cool. I'm gonna go with this for Mario. Then I got 20 left. Increases the damage dealt by Mario while holding higher ground. That's pretty good. No, I think I'm gonna save the rest. And I'll come back to these other characters, but you can see. So Rabbid Luigi has this vampire ability that when you do a dash attack, you actually steal some of the enemy's life and put it towards your life, which is pretty cool. And Luigi's is mostly about movement. You can area of movement increase for all heroes in range, so that gives everybody in the range a boost to the amount of spaces they can move on a single turn. And you can boost that up too. They all have generic things like, oh, this increases Luigi's maximum health, and they all have that at the end of their skill tree. And then of course they have the the skill tree that's dedicated to their special weapon. Like Mario has the hammer, so. Okay. So team selection. Yeah, we can get to skill tree from here. But that's pretty much it. For that, and you can get to this anytime you want, which is pretty cool. So if like you go into a battle and you find that you got the wrong weapons or you want to upgrade, you can, if you lose the battle, you can just go right into that and upgrade some of your stuff. So I'm still trying to figure this out. Like I said, I gotta get it here in order to push it up there, but I don't know. I don't see how that's doable. No, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Maybe we figure it out later. There's a pipe over here. Check out. I want to get to some combat to show you that. That's really what the star of the show is. Oh, maybe I came through this pipe? No. Whoa. Some hidden coins. Yeah, I really like this overworld. Not a care in the world. Wouldn't that be nice? So you get these little vignettes here, like highlighting certain areas of the world and how crazy and silly it is. Reminds me a lot of, see, there's a big POW block in the water. Reminds me a lot of the overworld from like Super Mario 3D World or something like that, which is pretty cool. There was like stuff you did out in the world. Like I said, you're encouraged to come back once you unlock new abilities. Like I didn't start with the ability to push these blocks. You had to unlock that. Actually, I didn't need to. This is actually a pretty easy puzzle here. And actually, in most of these puzzles, you either a regular chest, like you see that one bouncing over there, or a gold chest, which usually has something a little bit better in it, like a weapon or something. Alright, so this was like a 10 power orbs. That's pretty cool. That's definitely useful. We got these little guys jumping over here on this bongo drum. This is health. You find them out in the world, usually before boss battles. They'll give you a little health. Oh, maybe this is gonna do something. Oh, that's gonna open that up. So this is a pretty good example. Like, I can go up here and I can hit A, and it says I haven't learned how to do this yet. So eventually I'm gonna unlock the ability to use these statues. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm assuming if I activate that statue, it's probably gonna do something with this. Maybe, and then unlock this. I'm not really sure. It's cool, but I don't really know if there's any incentive outside of finding some of these secret areas to come back into these worlds. Because when you complete the combat encounters, they're gone. You know, the enemies are gone, and when you come back, through, they don't seem like they respawn, but maybe they do. Maybe they do after a certain amount of time. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so I picked a good spot to do this, where I can't quite figure out this puzzle, and you're probably watching this screaming at the screen because it's so obvious. But yeah, I can't figure it out. Yeah, some of these controls with pushing these blocks around are a little finicky. Not exactly the most intuitive thing in the world. So See, I just don't see it happening. Well, no, see, that's gonna go down there. I can't even get it. Oh wait, I can do this. This isn't gonna get it on that block, but it is gonna let me push it off here. And Toad really likes it. That's good. I still don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back at some point. So, Toad's got Rabbid Mario frozen in a block there. I'll carry your friend here while you help me reunite with Toadette. Alright. Is this canon that Toad can just carry things on his head? Yeah, so spoiler alert, Bowser Jr. is the big bad here. So when you come to these two flags, this is a combat area, and it looks like this one I have to escort Toad, which means I just need to protect him as he moves his way to the yellow zone here. So we'll see how this goes. So this is an area where the enemies keep respawning, so you can't just defeat everybody and call it a day. You can check out the battlefield before you get into combat. So we've got some sherbet. These guys are called sherbet ziggies because this is the sherbet desert area. This is a sherbet smasher. Those guys are kind of pains in the asses. Alright, so this isn't too bad. I just gotta watch out for that smasher guy. This tube, I'm guessing, goes here. There's another tube, so that one goes there, right? Alright, let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's go. So, very much like XCOM, you have cover. This is full cover. You can see the shield's full. This would be half cover, which means there's a 50% chance that they could get hit. I'm gonna put Mario here, and then I'm gonna tell him to shoot this guy. He was in 50% cover, but I got the advantage there. And now I can use one of Mario's special abilities, which this is Hero Sight, which is a lot like Overwatch in XCOM, although it's on a 3-turn cooldown, so you can't use it every time, and every character doesn't have it. Mario has it, Luigi has it, maybe some other characters down the road will have it. I'm gonna do that because it's pretty early on, and they're gonna be making a lot of moves. So what'll happen now is if one of these enemies moves, Mario, within line of sight of Mario will take a shot at him and try to take him out. That's pretty useful in order to get an extra hit in between turns. I'm gonna move Toad here, who's fragile, right here behind cover. So Luigi's my sniper. I don't really have any cover for Luigi here, but I am going to tell him to take. So you can cycle between characters with the bumpers, and then with the triggers you can cycle between their abilities. So I'm gonna tell Luigi to take this shot. Hopefully gonna take him out. Yeah, it got him. Oh, nice. Got some coins out of it too. Alright. So now that guy's gone, I'm gonna have Luigi have him move up here. He should still be in pretty good cover. And I'm gonna have him take Overwatch again. And now we have Rabid Luigi. So this is pretty cool. I'll show you guys this. Just one of the additional movement options you have here. You have a lot of different movement options. We'll show you some of them later on. But this is a pretty cool one. So normally this blue area is where Rabbid Luigi would be able to move naturally. But if I tell him to jump onto regular Luigi, he now can move within this entire golden area here. So I'm gonna have him hold up. I'm gonna have him hold up here. Give him full cover, protect him on this round. Cause I don't. One of these guys may try to jump down the tube and attack me, but I think I'm gonna be pretty good. All right, so that was a 50% chance. He didn't hit it. No big deal, but it did do a little bit of damage to that rabbit's cover. So enough hits on that cover and it'll disintegrate and he won't be in cover anymore. And then Rabbid Luigi's got his own abilities. He's got this immunity to super effects, which is pretty cool. And then he's got this like leech ability that weakens enemies' guns in a certain area, in that green area there. We're not going to use any of these right now. They're on cooldown, so you can only use them every once in a while. Okay, so that was kind of stupid of me. I let... Okay, so Mario just used his Overwatch. Luigi's now using his Overwatch ability, and we actually killed that guy, which is pretty cool. But I left Toad totally exposed without even thinking about it, which was not a good move for me. But he just took one hit, no big deal. Yeah, with all these movement options, you know, the enemies have the movement options too. It's really hard to predict where enemies are gonna go to ensure that you're safe. So they just destroyed that cover that my guys were behind, and that rabbit over there just went into its own type of Overwatch. So that means if I move any of these characters, he's going to attack me. Now, I don't want Toad to die, so I'm going to move Mario. And I'm going to move Mario... I guess I'm going to move Mario... Let's move Mario next to Luigi. He's going to take the hit. Oh, both hits. Jesus. That's great. Better than Toad taking another hit. We're going to hit this guy. This is rough. He's gonna attack. Maybe he's gonna attack him. Here's in range. You know what? I'm gonna trigger that, and we're gonna take out this big guy. Hopefully. Man, I really need to get Toad to safety here. So we'll move him here. Luigi. Luigi can totally take a shot. It's gonna hit him, and it inked him. That makes his weapons useless for one turn. Now I want to move to Rabbid Luigi. And that's not gonna... Ooh, this will though. Oh, but that's gonna hurt a bunch of people. Ah, that stinks. Well, we're gonna do this anyway. At least get him out of there a little bit. So we're gonna stick him in here. We're gonna start setting him up to protect Toad. Luigi, we're gonna move him over there too. Alright, that's it. So, not great situation, but we're doing what we can. This might not go well. Because I'm leaving Toad way too exposed here. So yeah. Big dude, nothing he could do because he was inked. So I'm gonna take Mario and I'm gonna take him out. Dead. A golden shot too. I don't know, that's one of those chance things, golden shot. One thing you'll notice is there's a lot less that's left up to chance in this game than there is in XCOM, which makes it a little bit easier, but there's also just a lot more, in my opinion, interesting mechanics going on with it. Oh man, I can almost... Oh well. He's not doing too bad, so we'll move him here. Really close to getting Toad out of here. Got Luigi. Can we get... No. We'll just move him... Just move him here. See if we can get this guy. Luigi definitely has a higher hit chance percentage, which is good. You know what? I haven't really used this too much. I'm gonna see how big of a deal this makes. Not too much of a deal, I see. 50%, 50%, all 50%. Wish I could get here. We'll get him over here. We'll have him... Yeah, we'll have him take this shot. Really... Oh, it killed him. Awesome. Alright. Alright, I think that's it. So we'll... So like I said, this is... enemies will keep respawning in this area. So my goal is to really just get Toad to the end. Or otherwise enemies will just keep popping up like this. Those guys are pretty annoying. They throw bombs and they heal. Let's see. And now, you know, Rabbid Luigi is totally exposed there. He's not behind cover, but this is all I gotta do to win. So that wasn't too bad. Couple of bad decisions there, but the game's a little forgiving. At certain points, it does get difficult. There have been some boss battles that have been really tough, and some just regular battles that have been tough. It's not 100% just a dumbed down version of XCOM. There's a little bit more going on here. So yeah, then after you're done, you can like go right back through the battlefield. It's like all this, you know, interconnected world. It's pretty cool. I'll leave that out of the way. What am I doing here? There's a little bit of confusion sometimes about like where you're actually supposed to be going. I've been this way. I think I gotta go this way. I love this music. Yeah. All right. This is actually the first time I've ever had to do these escort missions, so these aren't, at least as far as I know, not super prevalent. I think I'm going back through an area I've already been through, which is not something the first world did, so that's kind of interesting. And reusing worlds, but, you know, going backwards through them adds a whole new strategy. This is a long one. I only see a few enemies out here right now, though, which is good. Yeah, let's start the battle. Let's start off. So like these jump things are really cool. You can, like, I can get Mario over here with one move, and then he's totally exposed. And put Mario in Overwatch. Toad. I plan on taking that guy out, but I'm still gonna keep Toad here, I think. Yeah, I don't want to move Toad too far. Move Luigi. No, I think I'm gonna move Rabbid Luigi over here. And I'm not gonna attack this guy, I'm gonna attack this guy. Get him out of here. Oh. Okay. Sometimes when the guys are on fire and they get close to your characters, they will also catch on fire, which is kind of annoying. And we use this weaken, so this guy doesn't do as much damage, because he's definitely going to take a shot on somebody. Well, Luigi's not going to be able to do too much, but we'll use his mine ability here. So basically this mine is going to move in the red line you see there. If I say I want him to go there, the mine will go until the red dot, and then the next move will go the rest of the way. But yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to get this guy out of here. We start beating him up, and then we'll Overwatch. Sounds like he's saying I'm a wiener. I'm hoping it's I'm a winner. Alright, so there was Luigi's Overwatch triggered. That was cool. That is not cool. I hate those medic guys with the bombs. They're really annoying. They're not super strong. Like, they don't do a whole lot of damage, but they're just like, they got a lot of range. And of course they also heal. So anytime an enemy heals, it's really annoying. Extra annoying. Yeah, I mean, not much I can do. Now let's save that. Move him. Alright, so we'll do the dash. So you can, during your move, you can be like, go over one of the enemies, say I want to dash, and then you get to tell them where you want to go after the dash. So, and he's got the vampire ability, so he takes a little bit of health from him too, which is pretty cool. And then I will shoot him. Oh, all right. See, in that situation, I did end up burning myself. Nothing I could really do about that. I didn't know that the burn was gonna actually trigger that time, which is kind of an annoyance. So if I go in, come on. Sometimes the analog stick's a little funky. If I hit this, oh, that just brings him over here. Oh, that's awesome. That's perfect. Not really, because he's gonna take a hit. Oh, I know what I'll do. So Mario, I'll tell him to dash and then land here. Does 40 damage. And then I'll use his hammer, which is a area of effect melee attack. Boom. Do a ton of damage. Not enough to kill him, but definitely enough to hurt him. So Toad hasn't moved yet. I might not move Toad on this move, because I don't think he's ready. There's still too many enemies out there. So yeah, I'm gonna end the turn. Now it's the rabbit's turn. Yeah, he's gonna... Oh, he's healing himself. Oh, that's right. These are the bomb throwers. Forgot about that. Really annoying. I really hate these guys. Oh my god. See, I wish I could choose exactly where I wanted to send this thing, because if I could send it in between these guys, I could hit them both. Yeah, this is definitely the better option. Oh, that was good. Let's send him here for some cover. This will be pretty good. Damage both of them. Send him back here to get some cover. Then Mario time. It's a Mario time. Send Mario over here. 100% cover. And yeah. Mario is just kind of a high damage dealer guy. He doesn't have too many special abilities. Rather, special weapons. That's what I mean to say. You can't do anything because you're inked. Him, and then we'll start to ooh. I don't know what that's gonna be. What this rabbit is gonna be when it's exposed. That other one ended up being a smasher, which is not good. But maybe we gotta keep making headway here. Toad hasn't moved at all since the beginning of this, so I got to start making some moves here. Maybe I should do Luigi first. Liking any of this. Alright, let's see if we can take out that cover. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Now I can put him in Overwatch, which is good. Now he's at 100%. Then we gotta start moving forward here. So move him. Well, I hope that didn't. No, I don't think that screwed up my Overwatch. Oh no! That's not the Overwatch I wanted you to take, Luigi. Damn it. That did screw up my Overwatch, because if I had left him where he was, he wouldn't have even seen that guy. Hopefully this is showing off how intricate it can get. Because it definitely can get pretty crazy. Can I do a hammer smash if I go in here? Yes, I can. We're gonna do... Actually, that would probably take him out. It's gonna leave Mario exposed. Okay. Keep moving you forward. Luigi. I'm actually gonna... He's only got 28 points left, so I'm gonna let Rabbid Luigi handle that business. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Done. Finally. Alright. What is that? Oh, a hopper. They get shields, but Mario took it out with his Overwatch. I gotta watch out for this dude coming. Alright. Well, I still can't bring Rabbid Luigi down the pipe, but we can make some progress. The mine out. Oh, you got honey. That's excellent. Alright, let's go. Oh man, another smasher. Have to watch out for these guys. They're not too powerful, but they pack a wallop, and they can move mid-turn if you shoot them, which is kind of annoying. It's gonna blow up. I'm gonna start taking him out. I'm gonna leave that B for right now. So he's gonna move over here. I'm gonna put him in Overwatch. Watch, this will work out pretty well. Then I'm gonna go back to Mario. Tell Mario to shoot him. Now when he moves, Luigi's gonna be like, "Oh no, you don't," and hit him there. Now I can actually go back to Rabbid Luigi. Where are we here? Shoot him. And get rid of him. Perfect. So, I mean, that's a pretty good example of how you can use all this game's mechanics to overcome a situation that seems like you're just gonna get destroyed, and you just gotta think about it intelligently. You know, use all of these abilities to your advantage. Like I said before, it's not quite as unforgiving as XCOM can be, but at the same time, it's really not. The simplicity here, and I'd say kin friendliness is, ooh, that's good, is kind of a facade because there's quite a lot going on here. And I think it's a fantastic game. They really figured it out. So you know, I was a little bit skeptical. You know, why wouldn't you be? It's like, what the hell are Rabbids doing with Mario? But it's definitely surpassed my expectations, that's for sure. This was a pretty long encounter, but I'm glad we get to see it because you get to see a lot of the mechanics going on here. Seems like a good time to make a stupid mistake with both of these guys here. And hopefully he gets the full hit. Yes! Excellent. Alright. Yeah, let's activate that. That stinks that I can't make that. Oh well. Oh wait, I have a 100% chance to hit him. That's amazing. Sometimes there's a little bit of, in my opinion, weirdness with the detection on some of that stuff, but hey, that worked out to my advantage, that's for sure. I got Mario over here. Let's put Mario. That didn't do too much damage. Put Mario here. Shoot him. Oh, nice. He got honeyed. Oh man, the honey's huge. I mean, that means that guy's like so useless now because he has to be right on top of you in order to attack. I'm not fighting any guys with weapons, so I don't really have to worry about cover too much. Oh, nice. No, I think I'm gonna save that. I mean, Mario's gonna take this guy out with one hit here. Then we can move him over here. We're getting there. The Overwatch, and then we'll also... Yeah, see? I'd really love to be able to start sending that tank out to get that rabbit that's going to be popping up there, but I can't. Yeah, might as well use this. I don't know if that stays for the next turn or not. Guess we'll find out. Oop. No, that was only just that one turn. Let's get Toad out of danger first. Let me see, does Luigi? Yeah, Luigi has his thing. Sometimes this knocks him back. No. Oh well, he's gonna get hit. Jeez. Wow, 5 damage. That's all he's got left. I better use this. So that weakens his attack. So now I think I'm gonna use Luigi to pull him away, actually. Oh, yes. Okay, so now he's completely useless. And Mario can attack him too. And kill him. Perfect. That's pretty much it. This will be done in this next turn. And there we go. So I get Toad there and everybody wins. Oh, and I got a perfect score there. Nobody died and I completed it under the recommended amount of turns. So I get a pretty good bonus here. 15 orbs and 900 coins. Alright, well that was a ordeal. We won't do another combat encounter. What I do want to do is head to Peach's Castle. I might actually be getting to the end of this zone. Oh, good. We can, yeah, so... Oh, no, wait a minute. There's probably at least... There's at least 9 areas in every zone. You found a new artwork. So we'll check out some of that in a minute. Let's check this out first. This is like a little challenge zone. Hopefully it's not too hard. Some of these are pretty tough. Mostly because the controls are kind of shitty. So like this stuff. Trying to get Mario. Oh, that wasn't so bad. That one was actually pretty easy. The last one I did took me a lot of tries. And it's mostly because the controls are a little not great. Let's put it that way. Oh, cool. So I got, for Rabbid Luigi, I got Blastberry Swirl. A new weapon. That's usually what you get out of these, is a new weapon. Okay, so let's go back to, well, let's open this up first. We'll get a little cutscene. Oh, maybe we'll de-thaw Rabbid Mario. That's right, Bowser Jr. I'm coming for you. So that's the rabbit that's kind of the key to all of the weirdness that's going on. That visor he has is like merging the Mushroom Kingdom with the Rabbids world. Blizzy and Sandy, hot and cold creeps. Alright. I am not going to do this right now because this is going to take for too long and I don't want to waste time here. We're going to quit the Peach's Castle. You can do this whenever you want. Basically, it'll send me back right to where that was when I decide to go back into combat. So Peach's Castle, Peach is here, and there's a toilet right there with a Goomba. Right there, the Rabbids here have shown a complete lack of decorum and the decorating choices typical. There's just a lot of fun stuff like this. So this is a co-op area, local co-op. You can do some stuff there. This is the Battle HQ. So that's basically that menu that I was showing you before, where you can choose your team and your weapons. This is the museum, which we'll take a look at this. These are the things you're collecting in some of those chests. So we've got some artwork that we found. It's pretty nice stuff. Nice. Soundtracks. Ziggy's battle. Towering view. Really gotta trigger those copyrights. So that's pretty cool that you can do that. Now these are just characters, I guess, character models. Zoom in. Alright. Cool. Just, you know, just some collectibles that are... That was one of the bosses, mid-boss, that I had to fight. These, I haven't found any of these yet. These are tarot cards. Okay. This is actually what you came in. The rabbit showed up in this weird washing machine. I don't know why I can go in here now. This is amazing. Rabbids Adventures allowed us to replay previous... Oh, okay. Cool. So you can go back and you can replay parts of the game. Be aware that when replaying a chapter, you are limited to the contextual actions that were available to you. Okay, so they're not giving you the abilities that you have unlocked since then. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so Ancient Gardens was the first area. Looks like I can do the challenges too. Maybe I haven't unlocked them yet. Oh, maybe. Oh yeah. So I guess I can just do one of these challenges. That's pretty cool. I'll check those out later myself. I think this game looks phenomenal. It plays really well. It has a really neat twist on the XCOM formula. The Rabbids are the Rabbids. There's Amiibo Central. Good for them. You know, the Rabbids are the Rabbids. They could be a little annoying, sure, but it's not overbearing. Otherwise, this could be a Nintendo game, as far as I'm concerned. Like, there's nothing here that says that this wasn't made by Nintendo. It looks like a Nintendo game. It sounds like a Nintendo game. It has all the Nintendo characters in it. The only thing that isn't Nintendo is the gameplay, which, if Nintendo was going to make an XCOM game, I would imagine this is what it would be like. It would be a little bit more charming, a little bit more forgiving, but also deceptively complex and smartly built. I'm excited to see if this becomes either one, a franchise where we see more of these, maybe we do different crossovers, or two, if Nintendo allows Mario and other characters to appear in other franchises, because this is really great. Honestly, probably a lot better than it deserves to be. Which isn't a slight against it or anything like that, but when you hear about it, you're like, come on, Rabbids and Mario, get real. But it's real, and it's spectacular. So thanks for watching, and if you liked what you saw, make sure you like, subscribe, check out the voxelvoice.com for reviews and news. Check out the Facebook group, that's where we chat and have a good time there. And yeah, we'll see you next time.